Okay, so now we're going to talk about all the different things that you need to have Google and the search engines like your site. So on your site, I've coded in and added a program that's called SEO right over here. Okay, and this doesn't come with WordPress on default. This SEO by Yoast is really one of the very best to use. So now when we look over here, now general, so this is how the page is going to look when it shows up in the search engines right here. So it's already showed you here. So the system automatically created a snippet here for the description. So if we go back over here, let's see, I was doing a Google on poetry earlier. The snippet in the description is this right here. Okay. So Google and the search engines will pick the first few words of what you have on your site to show here as this snippet. Well, if you think about marketing and search engine optimization and what you want people to see, another thing I want you to pay attention to is look right here. I Googled poetry. Now look here and you see poetry is bolded. Poetry is bolded. Poets, poetry. So it took the liberty to highlight all of that right here, which is what the person, me, actually was just searching for. So if we go back over here, oh, here we go. Here's how you change those. So the keywords, a lot of people say you don't use keywords, but Yahoo still uses keywords, and there's a possibility Google could use keywords and they're not telling us. A lot of people have done testing and they say keywords don't work. I'm saying my recommendation is to add 2 or 3 keywords, because there's a possibility they could start using keywords in the future. No marketers are using them, you know, and all the stupid people like us are using them. So so we'll say vocal training. Okay, so vocal training is actually 1 keyword, even though it's 2 words. You define them by a comma. So vocal training, singing, and so we'll just use those 2. So the title, remember we had already talked about the title is here, home. Okay, so we'll just kind of keep the title by what it was. Now Yoast is pretty cool because it'll tell you, it'll give you options here. So you can say complete singing training method. So it'll actually, it has a thing where it goes on and it starts to search for different things. It'll give you some options. Okay, my computer's slowing down.
Can you put a comment and then voice training too? Is that voice singing classes?
Alright. So the search engine optimization title, we already said that it was home, but what is the title for that? So we're going to go ahead and go here. And we don't have a title. So we're going to say vocal training for professionals.
Just vocal training. And amateurs. But I can change that.
Yeah. So then you want the description. Remember we were talking here. So this is the title here. Okay, so now right here where it says poetry.com right here. So this is their page title here. But if we look here, this says Poetry Foundation and there's a space. So that's how it's going to show up in the search engines. We can add this little addendum here, which is what it actually is. If we didn't define what the page title is here, then it would append it like this with the poetry dash oops, sorry. So that's what it does automatically if we don't define it. Okay, so let's go back over here.
Kelly Kerr gives the absolute basics. Techniques for developing the voice.
Okay, so this you can play around with. You want to have up to, 156 characters, but really you kind of want to stay up to 124 because, like, if we look over here, it depends on what you have going on here. I mean, this is not 156 characters here, but you can have up to 170 on there. And then we go over here. So that right here you want to have, and then we can also do a page analysis right here. Advanced. So this right here, we want the robots to follow this. This is directory, no archive. That's for the page archive where they keep a record of it online. This is if we change this page and we want it to go to direct to another page. And these are some more functionalities. We'll go into that later. So for sure you want to have those things done right here. You definitely want to have these done right here because this will make all the world of difference in the search engine. Oh, and it shows you here what this is going to look like right here. So we could actually do like a little dash.
Do you want a dash or a line there?
I like the dash.
So it's a line. Is that an upside? Are you calling the vertical a dash there?
Yeah, I meant to say a vertical line. So I think it looks good.
Do you want a space there between Kelly and Kerr? Okay. I'm going to train that vocal. I'm going to change that.
Yeah, so you go back in here and you change these things around just a little bit. Oops. Oh, that was the keywords that I put on here. I should have put that there. There we go.
Can I train that?
What's that?
I want to train that. I'm going to change that before it gets even put on the web.
There you go. And if you do too much, it'll go ...
Okay.
Okay, so.
Can I change that?
Yeah, hold on just a second.